There are 12 outline stitches in the software. These stitches can be applied to open or closed objects. If an open object is selected, only the outline stitches are available. The single outline creates a single row of stitches, while a triple outline creates a thicker outline by repeating each stitch 3 times. The sculptured outline creates a thick and thin outline by alternating single and triple stitches. This gives a hand-stitched look. The backstitch can add a more defined outline to an object. The small, even stitch follows intricate curves well and can be used for blackwork and redwork designs. The Stemstitch is another stitch that will give you a bolder outline. It is great for stems and vines. Let's look at how some of these stitches can be changed. Open Object Properties and select the single outline. Stitch length can be altered. Reduce the stitch length to go around tight, sharp curves. Or if you wish to create a basting stitch, increase the stitch length. If variable run length is checked, shorter stitches are created around tighter curves. The minimum length of the variable run length can be altered as well. For the triple stitch, stitch length can be changed, and again, you'll find variable run length. For the sculptured stitch, you can also change the stitch length as well as apply variable run length. Notice that it is unchecked by default. For the backstitch, you can change the stitch length, the stitch thickness, and by increasing the stitch thickness, the stitch is going to be bolder. You can increase or decrease the amount of overlap to give you different effects. You can also change the number of strokes to make the stitch more prominent. For the stem stitch, you can change the line thickness. You can change the spacing of the stitch. You can change the angle of the stitch. And you can choose either a single or triple stitch type for the stem stitch. You can also change the stitch thickness. Experiment with making some of these changes to your basic outline stitches.